everybody. Welcome to Life with Annie. It's been a few days. No, you can turn it off. And it's dark here. It's a little after 6 p.m. here in South Carolina. And I hadn't been on in a few days. And so I thought I would just hop on here just for a little bit. I'm kind of tired. Had a busy day today. So Mama and my sister and I, we did our little usual activities of running errands. And so I had gone to the Dollar Tree today, and I thought I just picked up a few things. And I thought, well, I haven't been on in a while, so let me just get on. We'll have a little catch up, and then I'll show what few little things I got. So it was a good day. It was a nice day here. Started out overcast. We knew it was going to be sunny. We just didn't know at what time it was the sun was going to come out, because it was taking its time. So let's see. I see people now. Castoria, hello. Yvonne, Stephanie. And so I pulled up my computer earlier this evening, and I was seeing a few comments about, where are you? I haven't seen you in 3 days and blah, blah. So I thought I better come on here and just catch up with everybody. So it's just been a kind of a busy week, and some stuff with Callie, so I'll tell you all about that here in just a minute. But we ran to Walmart, and y'all, there's a restaurant, if you have, they're called Cookout. It's like a kind of a burger place. I always called it the Clock Out, because there was one near where I worked, and so I was always wanting to clock out of work, you know. And so I just refer to it as Clock Out, but it's Cookout. I heard a horn blow. And so we've been waiting on this restaurant to open. Every time we would go by, we would look, and it wouldn't be open. And so today we thought, well, it's been three weeks since we've been up in that area. So we thought, surely to goodness they're open today. And so when we left Walmart, we rode over there, and we didn't think they were open. It was right at, I think those restaurants open at 10:30. It was about 2 minutes before 10:30. Hey, Callie. And so we just were going to pull in the drive-thru and take a picture of the menu, because so we would know next time what they have. Because you know, when you pull up to a drive-thru and you haven't eaten there, or you haven't eaten there in a while, and there's just so many words, and you can't figure out what's what, and you don't want to hold up the people behind you. So anyway, we were just going to take pictures. Well, lo and behold, the girl came on the microphone, on the speaker, and said, "Welcome to Cookout. May I take your order?" So we ordered, and we had a good lunch today. So we were excited that it finally opened. Hey, Carolyn. And let's see. Hey, Lynn. There's a Cookout in Huntington. Yeah, they're good. Hey, Judy. So we did that. We had a good lunch. And then we went to we have found a Dollar Tree that Mama absolutely loves. It is a very well-stocked, very neat Dollar Tree. And so we had taken her there a few weeks ago, and she just loved it. And so we went again today, and she still loves it. I asked her in the car, I said, "Mama, do you still like this Dollar Tree?" "Oh yeah, I love it." So she really likes this store. She said, I don't almost run into everything and fall down or anything, because usually the other ones have boxes everywhere. So anyway, we got that done, and I picked up just a few things, and I'll just kind of show y'all. Nothing major. But I thought I would show you, because we enjoy going there. It's just nice to see product. So anyway, we'll get started with that. So the holiday season is here, and they have a lot of Christmas out at this one. Some things we've seen at this one that I haven't seen at the other ones in the past, but they may be just new items. And we haven't been going to those other Dollar Trees because we liked this one a lot. So it's in a little bit more of a trafficy area, but it's okay. It's worth it to fight the traffic to get to a decent store. So Mama picked these up the last time we went to that store. Now this might be a new item. I've never seen it before. And I think these were like $6. And this Dollar Tree, y'all, has a scanner. I think they have a couple of scanners within the store. And today, me and my sister Lisa, we were saying, well, let's go see how much this is. We say, Mama, you want to go over there and scan this? And she was having fun, I think, going over to the little scanning machine and scanning the items to see what they were going to cost. Because nothing in there is $1. Nothing. Very few things, I think, are $1.25. Everything's $1.50 and up. And I think this was $6. But this is 30 cards, 30 Christmas cards. She picked this up last time. And they're really pretty. You can see the design, all the different ones on the back. And so she had wanted to get some. She only sends out a few cards now. And I usually send out a few cards. And so, I wonder if she knows that they had little stickers in here. Little stickers for the seals or whatever. But I'll just show you some of them where you see the Santa there. It's really cute. And there was one that my sister really liked, and she took one of the cards out, and it's this train. Isn't that pretty? And, you know, holiday cards can be kind of pricey, but she was real excited about these. This one's really cute too. So she got her this box last time. She took out what she wanted and she sent the rest with me. I won't probably use near this many cards. And it comes with the envelopes, of course. But we'll have them either at my house or her house, and whoever needs a Christmas card will get a beautiful Christmas card. Now I got to get them back in the box, y'all. But, yeah. We both like that. And she found 2 other packets today. They were $1.50, I think. And she picked those up just to have extras. So, if you're in the market for some holiday cards, you might want to check it out. And this will be, like I said, this was, I think, a $6 price. And we were going in the store today, and I said they had their dollar, you know, it's a tree with one for the trunk, it looks like. And I said they need to change their logo because nothing's $1 in here anymore. Okay, then I was excited about these. So I've got my tree. I brought my tree in here, my Texas house tree that I bought last year. It's right here. I'll show you if I can turn this a little bit. You can see the trees there. But I don't have any ornaments on it yet. And tonight's the first night I actually turned it on. I just thought I needed a little bit more light here. But, so I've got that tree in here. And then over there I have my tree that y'all have seen before that has the pastel colors on it. So I got this tree skirt there. And I think these were $7. But I just thought it was really pretty. Someone's asking about the cross I made with pool noodles. I don't have any. Well, I do have one. Let me talk about this, then I'll see if I have one in the haul. The last one I had out at Jessica's place, the wind had blown that one over, so I replaced that, and she's got some fall flowers out there now. And I don't think I'm going to do a cross for Christmas. I think I am going to do a cross, but it's going to be a different cross. So I've got to figure out that. But anyway, this tree skirt was $7, and it's kind of got a little fur here at the bottom with a wide hem, and it just has like little snowflake sequins, and I thought it was really pretty, so I think that's the one I'm going to put here with this tree. But then I wanted to get one for my little floral tree down there with all the pastel colors, and they had this baby blue color, so I got this one for that particular tree. So we got that. Set those right there. And let's see. What do I have in here? I hadn't seen these before, but I got excited about these. I like them. These are bells on stems. I've never seen this before. I thought I had bought, yeah, I did. Two green and 2 red. Listen, jingle bells. So I thought I could put these maybe in a little arrangement. And I don't know, I just thought they were festive. I've just never seen the bells on stems at the Dollar Tree. Not to say they haven't had them, I just haven't seen them. So I got those. Let's put those down there. And I got these for both, one for me and one for Matt. Now, it's not very masculine for Matt, but the other pattern that would have been more masculine, something was wrong with some of the printing on the ink and it was kind of smeared. So I didn't get those. But I got a pack of these, one for me, one for Matt. They're magnetic bookmarks. I've been seeing them on Amazon. Stuff has been coming through my feed. And so I just thought it would be kind of nice to have them, you know, when we, you know, Matt reads the Bible in the mornings before he goes to work. And I thought he could mark some of his pages with that. So I ended up getting us the same kind. So a pack for him and a pack for me. How much are the bells? I want to say these are probably $1. They're one of the first items when you go in, so I'm thinking that kind of stuff is pretty much like $1.25, $1.50, something like that. So I got those, 1 pack for each of us. And every year I like to color. So I have a coloring book last year, and I need to pull it back out. But they had some new coloring books, so I picked me up a new coloring book for Christmas. And I just always liked to color when we were kids, and so I have to color again at Christmas time. That's the only time I color, is at Christmas time. But there's a cute one, reindeer. So I got me a new coloring book. And some things in here I'm not going to show you because I'm going to do something with them down the road, and I don't want to give it away to some of Matt's, the people that he works with, so I'm not going to show all that. But I did buy some ribbon, and this is kind of a off-white colored ribbon. This is for another project. If I get around, I hope I get around to it. I need to get around to it. But some of it's kind of a lacy ribbon, and then more of a wider ribbon. So I got that. And I don't remember how much the ribbon was. It's terrible. When you used to could go in the Dollar Tree and you knew it was $1. Now you don't know what it is. Right, so that's things that I'm not going to be able to show right now. But I can show you these. So I found these cute little tins in there, and this one has cute little ice skates on it. So I've got an idea I'm going to do with these. I'm not going to change anything about the tin, but it's going to be kind of a neat little gift to put inside of it. So I got those, and I got one other pattern. Is this one. This one looks a little more masculine or manly, I thought, so I picked this one up. Let's see. Hey, Betty in West Virginia. So let me go see while I've got it up before I forget. Let me go see if I have one of those pool noodle crosses. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Mama and I actually made 2 more of these to take out there, probably in the spring and Easter time. I think we may have had this one on there before. I'm trying to remember. But you take a pool noodle and just put some flowers on it, and then take it out to the cemetery, or you could hang it on your door. You know, you could use it for whatever your needs. And then I think this is the one. And these are flowers that Mama made with the coffee filter. And so, yeah. And the first one we took out there, and it may be one of these. They both look perfect. And I removed it to put something else on. But the last one that I did, the wind kind of got a hold of it. So, but anyway, it's a really easy craft. You just need 1 pool noodle, and you can cut it into 2 sections and kind of bring it together with some ribbon at the back, and then you just stick your flowers and your greenery in, or whatever you want to do, and add a bow, and that's that. That's pretty easy. Set that over there. So I'll save those. I can take one of those out in the spring and put that on there. Be pretty. Okay. Let's see, anything else? This is all the stuff I can't show. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Can't show that, can't show that. Okay, and then I got a few little plates. They've got their holiday plates out. I usually like to get just like the small salad plate, and I use them a lot when I make, breakfast for me and Matt. We'll eat on these little small plates, and I think they're really cute. Last year I got a coffee mug with the tree design on it, and I guess if they had the plate, I never saw it, or it just never appealed to me, but for some reason I like it this year. And I got 2 of these, one for me, one for Matt, so when I make a breakfast on the weekend or something, it's just a little more festive. So I got 2 of that pattern, and then they had these, and I couldn't remember if I'd bought these last year or not, so I went ahead and got 2 more. I told my sister, I said, if I already have this pattern, I'll give them to you, and you can use them for lovely Lydia and awesome Abby, her grandchildren. So, it's 2 like the little gingerbread people on there. Thank you, Betty. So, I got those, and I'm thinking that is pretty much it that I can show right now. I did get, Mama made some new flowers, or a little flower container for us, so I'll show you that real quick. And then I'll tell you about Miss Callie Rose. All right, so these are little, I can't remember if this is a mushroom can or an oyster can. I save her all my canned mushroom things, and she uses the can, and she decoupages a napkin over it, and then she puts some little lacquer over it. And I'm not sure where they got these flowers. I don't think they had stems. I think they were just flowers, and then she added a stem to them, if I'm not mistaken. And then she put a little bit of greenery in there. Is that not pretty? And a little candy cane made out of a pipe cleaner. Aren't they, Charlene? I think they're cute also. Kathy loves the Cardinals. I know, I love this napkin. Very pretty. So I have one of these cans that she had made for a fall ornament or arrangement, and I've got that sitting in. When Thanksgiving's over, I'll switch it out and put this one in its spot. And then we saw she had made some today that have some really, it has like a pretty napkin with some deer on it. And me and my sister both were eyeballing those, so we put in our order for one of those. So she's going to make us one of those, I think. So anyway, got that. And then I'll tell you all about Callie Rose, and then I'll get off of here. So the day before yesterday, Callie came in, was sitting next to me on the couch that morning. I looked over at her, and her whole, her right cheek was all swollen. And it was late that afternoon when I saw it. Her whole cheek was swollen all up under her eye, and I thought, oh no, she's something wrong with her tooth or something. So the next morning, I called the vet and made an appointment. So I took her in, and Callie's real good when she goes to the vet, but when he tried to look in her mouth, she did kind of meow loudly. She didn't try to bite or anything. You could tell she wasn't feeling it. And so he said it's hard to get in there and really look at it right now because it's so probably very painful for her. But he said he thinks it might be a tooth issue. So he said if she were an outdoor cat, I would think maybe something might have bitten her or gotten into something. But she's completely indoors. She has not been out. So he thinks it's probably a tooth type thing. So he gave her a shot of antibiotics, and he gave me 3 little syringes of some kind of pain medication to give her for 3 days. Because she was pretty, she just wasn't feeling anything yesterday. She wouldn't really come out of her little room. She was just stayed by herself and just wasn't her usual self. But she had that shot yesterday, and she was a lot more, she felt better last night. She got up on the couch and was sleeping next to me, and she's been a lot better today. She's still pretty swollen there, though. So it could take some time for that to go down, and then we're going to try to schedule some kind of dental type thing, but it might be put off a while because, it is not cheap when you go to the vet. And so we're going to try to get that because they're going to do the whole mouth. And I may just say, let's just concentrate on that tooth, to keep the cost down, because when I was there, I told him about Lucy, because this is a different dentist. We didn't take Callie to Thunder and Lucy's, not dentist, vet. Lord. We didn't take Lucy to Thunder and Lucy's vet. We didn't take Callie to Thunder. Y'all, I'm tired. We didn't take Callie to Lucy and Thunder's vet because when she broke her leg and we found her like that, I couldn't get an appointment. They couldn't get her in that day, and I didn't want to leave her with a broken leg and it possibly get infected. So we called another vet. So that's where we take Callie, and Lucy and Thunder were going to this different vet. But I got to talking to this vet, and I told him about Lucy's situation and how old she is, and she's just not, doing well. And so he said you could bring her in and we can kind of look at her and see what's going on. And I'm not going to have a bunch of tests done because she's at least 16 years old. So we know that there's things going on with her. But he's going to kind of check her over and just kind of see if it's something we need to think about some things, which I'm not going to think about some things, but if we can make her more comfortable, but we'll see. So I've got an appointment to take Lucy in Tuesday to let him kind of look at her. So I called the other vet and had them email her records over there. And so I just want to see if there's something we can do. If, she's not hollering out in pain. She's not. She has a hard time getting around. She does think either she can't hear well or she's confused. I'm not sure. She loves to eat, but she just will not gain any weight. So we're going to have her checked out. So between Callie and Lucy, it's just been kind of a rough week. So, but we're going to hopefully get Callie well. And then hopefully help Lucy as best we can. I've got another bag over there from another visit. Let me see if there's anything in that bag that might be of interest to y'all. I don't even know what's in here. Let's see. I forgot I had these. They were hiding from me. Let me see what's in this real quick. And I need this stuff. Sponges. Dawn. I need that stuff. Oh, I found this at a Dollar Tree. I'm not sure which one it was. A while back, and I don't even know if this thing's gonna work. Probably not. It's called, I thought it had a name, but I guess it doesn't. It's a microwave cleaner. I don't know how it works. I haven't tried it clearly because I forgot it was sitting over here. Have y'all seen these in your stores? Steam cleans the crud from your microwave for easy cleaning. Let's see what it says to do. This steam microwave oven cleaner, simply use vinegar and water to clean. No need to use dangerous chemicals. You brought something to me?
I didn't know if you wanted this or not tonight.
Yeah, I will. So anyway, I guess you put, I don't know what you do to this. I don't know where the direction.
Some water and probably
Just water and put it in there and let it steam the crud out.
Probably.
So y'all might remember this from a previous year because he's always been in my videos pretty much. This is Tom Turkey. And I get him out every Thanksgiving and he kind of sits around on the couch or wherever and he kind of just supervises Thanksgiving time. So we named him Tom Turkey. Well, every year I put Tom Turkey down in Matt's room on a shelf, and every year we cannot find him. So last night, something came into my head about, well, I need to get out Tom Turkey. So I went down to Matt's little man cave, and I said, I'm going to come down here and get Tom Turkey. And Matt said, well, is he down here, or is he out in the building? I said, no, we put him down here. And so he said, okay, well, I can probably tell you exactly where he is. Well, he couldn't, and I couldn't find him. And so we were down there, you know, we had a flashlight, and we were like, because I have a lot of stuff that's stored on those shelves, like holiday stuff and things like that, and gift ideas and stuff like that. And so we were looking, and we're like, just going back and forth around all these shelves, and he's looking and I'm looking and he's going behind me and I'm going behind him, and we couldn't find Tom Turkey. And he's kind of worn out, but eventually I heard Matt say, I see him. He was behind some boxes that was on one of the shelves. But anyway, I get him out every year. He's a little worse for wear, but he used to belong to my uncle. Callie just went taking off down the hall. So she's feeling better. And so when my uncle passed away, I took Tom Turkey. And so so we found him. So he is here. He is here ready for Thanksgiving. And so he just wanted to, Matt just came and stood there and said, I don't know if you wanted to show this or not. I guess I must have said something about, I need to tell about how we never can find Tom Turkey. And it happens every year. Last year it was the same way. We couldn't find him. He was right there, but we couldn't find him. I guess he's camouflaged. He does kind of blend in. You know, he's got all that brown on him and stuff. But anyway, hello from Tom Turkey. Ellen loves the turkey. I know. It's just something, you know, festive. Y'all, I've got some more plates in this bag, and I hope I didn't buy the same plates again today that I already had. Let me take a look and see what I got here. Lord, I love these little plates, y'all. I like to make little simple breakfasts and lunches on these kind of little dishes. And it's good for portion size, because if you take a small plate and you put your food on it, it looks like you're eating a lot, but you're really kind of cutting down on your portions. Yes, I did. I bought 2 more of those trees, or 1 more of those trees, but that's okay. So I got, yeah, now I have 4 tree plates. Gosh, I gotta get it together. That's okay. I can have company over for breakfast. Now these are different. Okay, so I don't have these. They have one. This was at a different store. This is a grateful plate. And then this is a thankful plate. So I need to get these out and wash them up. These are microwave and dishwasher safe. So get those washed up and start making good breakfasts on them. Good lunches or good little snacks. Someone said their mom made turkeys like this for. Yeah. Yes, Tom Turkey is fun. I could have been more creative in naming him, but I've had him for quite a few years, and I just call him Tom. But he likes to play hide and seek from us, so it's just funny that I know we put him down there, but every year we can never find him. Yes, Carolyn, this is my Texas house tree here, and this is the 2nd year I've had it. The 1st year, and I'm probably going to do the same thing this year. Mama made like those coffee filter flowers on the cross there. She did red ones for me, so I put that all over the tree. So that is going to probably be how it's decorated this year. Judith uses a small plate, and she agrees with me. Yeah, but if you just, you take a small plate and you pile your food on there, even though it looks like you've got a lot of food, it's really not, because your plate is just smaller. Let's see. I can't see that comment. But anyway, that is pretty much it, y'all. I know I hadn't been on in a few days, but with the animals and doctor visits, it's been kind of a busy week. So, if any of y'all have an Ingalls near you and you have a veteran in your family, I was going to get groceries this weekend, but I saw on their little ad flyer that if you are a veteran and you can show proof that you're a veteran or wear your uniform to Ingalls, you get 10% off your groceries on Veterans Day, which is Tuesday. So I think that's when Matt and I are going to go get groceries, because he'll be off Tuesday. Where did you get that pot you cooked your peas in the other day? I don't know what the pot was when I cooked my peas in. Do you have pattern for it? You're talking about the blue blanket here? Mama made this. I don't know. She doesn't have patterns. She just does it. I don't know. She's not really crocheting much anymore, so I don't know if she has a pattern or it's just a stitch that she's always done. Janice has a turkey just like this, and she's had it for a long time. I love good old Tom. But anyway, he's a little worse for wear, but he doesn't get too active, so he should last a while longer. Y'all, I'm going to get off of here because I don't even know, what is this, after 6:30, 6:51, ooh. So I've been on a minute, so. Deborah says the tree plates are Ralph Lauren collection dupes. Oh, good to know. Who made your blanket behind you? It was Mama that made it. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Pamela thought I was holding a real turkey when she first saw this. Yep. He's heavy, though. He's got some weight. He's got sand or something in the bottom of him. And so you might see him again over, the Thanksgiving holiday season. So, Yeah, it's supposed to get, Mary, it's supposed to get cold, I think, Monday. And I think this weekend is going to be nice. So if we need to do anything outside, we need to get it done this weekend because it's going to get cold. And I don't like to be outside when it's cold. But I'm going to get off here, y'all. I'm probably going to set Tom Turkey right here in this chair and let him just relax. Who knows? Maybe Callie will come and visit him sometime. But she's doing good. Hopefully the swelling will come down. They did tell me, I did ask, I said, I'm not giving her any dry food. I'm just giving her wet food because I'm afraid that dry food would hurt. And he said, yeah, just don't give her any dry right now. And she can just eat the wet food. I didn't see what that said. Something about push the feathers forward. Is that what you're talking about? There he is. His feathers kind of flop, but there he is. He's a handsome young turkey. All right, y'all, let me get off here. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. And I will see you, Tom and I will see you real soon, I hope. Bye, everybody. Push the button.